what I like to do is I might say, you know what? Hey, it's been so great talking to you. And you know what? This might seem way out in left field. But right now, I'm expanding my business. And I'm just wondering, do you happen to keep your options open for other ways of making money outside of what you do? Really simple. Like if you just grab that one phrase, that's it, right? You can have something that works for you. Different strokes for different folks. It's not like one size fits all, right? But get something that like, okay, I feel comfortable with it and I can say that. And so I would say that to people. And then some people be like, well, yeah, like what do you have, right? So there's 3 things that a prospect might say to you when you ask them that question. Okay, and we talked a little bit about them before in yesterday's video, but I'm just curious, you may know what they are, perhaps not. When we start, like, we're not great, okay, and that's okay, and you gotta be bad to get good, right? No one starts good. If you start good, I'm sorry, but like you waited way too long to start, okay? And so we talk to them, we ask them, hey, are they open? Then there's 3 potential things that they might say. They might give you a yes, they might give you a no, or they might say, what you got? So we're gonna talk about how do you respond to these 3 things and what's gonna be the best scenario that's gonna set you up for success. So they give you a yes. You're like, hey, all right, I'm super excited, right? Okay, do not get excited in front of your prospect. Rule number 1, you cannot get excited in front of your prospect because if you come off too strong, if you come off overly eager, not good, okay? If you start to come off like a little too much, they're gonna get uncomfortable and they're gonna be like, I think I gotta go right now. And you're like, oh. So whatever you do, you got to keep your cool, okay? So you start talking to them. You ask them if they're open. They say yes. Awesome. Okay, here's the next step. Hey, listen, I got to go. So you're always in a hurry. I got to scoot right now. Let me do this. Let's talk more about it later. What's the best number to connect up with you at, right? And so you open up your phone to the part where it's the contact section and you just hand them your phone. And they will know exactly what to do. Sometimes they will give you an email, but I will usually say, hey, what's the best number to reach you at? And then they put in their number. And then you save it and you're good to go. Now, from there, you head on out and you're gonna follow up with them later. So that is how you obtain a phone number, my friends. Guys, this works for picking up girls too. Use the phone. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so that's how you do it if they say yes. Okay, what if they say no? Here's the thing. If they say no, most people actually don't say no, but you will occasionally. Like if someone's like, they got so much on their plate, they're like, no, not right now. Totally not about you. It is not about you. If you have good posture, it is not about you. Can I get an amen? Can I get a note in the comment section? It is not about me, okay? Because sometimes we all get so focused on ourselves and we get in our own world and we're like, our brain is going a million miles a minute, right? And we're like, oh, what did I say? What did I do? And we're like nervous and our palms are sweaty. No, it is not about you. It's about them. It's about what's going on in their world. It's about their kid is trying to get out of the cart and they gotta go, okay? Or they have to bounce because they have to pick someone up, or they have another obligation. It's just not about you. Don't worry about it, okay? So if they say no, hey, no worries. You have a great personality. Just wanted to let you know. That's it. That is it. And you know what? You will never see that person again anyways. So you don't have to worry about it. So here is the clincher. Okay, here is where you have to be very careful, okay? When they say, what is it? When they say, oh, okay, well, what is it? Or can you tell me more? Or they do anything where you're like asking you to talk. This is where we need to harness our chi. We have to restrain ourselves, right? And we have to not go a million miles an hour to start talking about what we are so very excited to talk about, okay? And so here's how this might look. What you want to do is you want to grab like 1 or 2 sentences that will clearly and concisely kind of describe what it is that you have. And then you want to go back to getting their phone number. So let's say, for example, you have a health and nutrition business, right? So you have a health and nutrition business and they say, well, yeah, can you tell me more? Hey, you know what? Great question. I got to run right now, but I have a health and nutrition business expanding here locally, helping a lot of people with all kinds of different things. Let me do this. I gotta run. What's the best contact number I can get for you? And we'll talk more about it later. And that is it. You have something, let's say travel. You have a business and you're focusing on travel. Hey, you know what? I have a travel business. We help people take their dream vacations. And right now I got to run, but what's the best number? And we can talk more about it later. This works for any business. I mean, you just have to think about what it is that you're doing, whether it's, something for the lips or the mascara or the electricity or whatever you're doing, find your 1 or 2 lines that are going to be like your claim to fame, right? And if they ever ask you that question, you're going to bust them out. And you got to be ready for it. You kind of have to know, like, if they ask me, here's what I'm going to say. And you also maybe need to have this prepared just in case they say yes. Because sometimes when they say yes, you're excited, they're excited, they're like, tell me more. And then we want to talk about it. You want to make sure you don't get in any kind of a tennis match or whatever with the prospect where they ask you a question and you're like, okay, hit the ball. And they ask you another one and you're like, okay, I'm going to hit it again. And you go back and forth. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is give them an answer, grab the phone number, and get out the door. And those are the only 3 answers I have ever heard. And I prospected, I don't want to say thousands of people, but a lot of people. Okay. So take it, use it, apply it, come back, rewatch this replay if you need it, because it took me a while to learn that. These are things that you don't learn the first go around. And like I said, I was really bad. So it took me a little while, but then I got good. Then I started learning all right, this is how we do it. And so actually how all of this stuff is kind of come about and why I've even been on this kick talking about prospecting is I've had so many people that they've said, hey, I really want to grow my business. I really want to go to the next level. I want to grow my leadership skills. I want to grow my team. I want it to go faster. This was one of the core things that helped me and my husband grow our business. When we got started in our business, we moved to a new area. We literally did not know one person. I didn't know anybody. And it was through prospecting and meeting people out and about that now has brought us a team of over 40,000 people. So it's been really, it's been good for us. It's been good. And so, what am I talking about? I put together some things and I'm in the process of putting together some things that will help more people learn how to do these prospecting skills. How do we actually get out there and do this? It's cool to watch it on a Facebook Live. It's cool to hear about it in a video, but how do you get to a point where you are equipped? You are able, you have the confidence, you have the know-how, you have what it takes, and you're ready to do it. And so I'm working on something, so stay tuned. I got something that'll be coming up, but I'm gonna be dropping tips, and this is actually one of the things that is gonna be inside that upcoming secret that I'm going to be bringing out. It's a course that I'm putting together. And this is one of the things that I'm like, you know what? This is too good. I cannot keep this a secret any longer. The world needs to know this. So stay tuned. Early next week, probably on Monday, we'll be getting into the nitty-gritty details as we can dive deeper on prospecting, recruiting, team building, things that I would consider to be the holy grail of network marketing, things that have been huge for us in our business. And I want to equip you. I want to empower you. I want you to be able to go out there and do the same thing in your business, because when you succeed and your team succeeds and the person next to you succeeds and we all succeed, not only does it help you get free financially, which is a big thing, but it changes the way the rest of the world looks at what we do. You know what I mean? And wouldn't it be great if when someone said to you, hey, I'm in network marketing, you're like, that's so cool. It's respected. We got to earn that respect by going out there and knocking it out of the park. So guys, that has been it for tonight. If you like this, feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know what impacted you. What do you plan on using? What was oh, that was a light bulb moment. I need to use that for the future. Whatever it is, let me know. And definitely feel free to hit the follow button when we finish here. That way you can get all the news, all the updates as I do these Facebook Lives and as I get into more details on the special Lifestyle Prospecting 101 product that's going to be coming out. So that is it, guys. Feel free to share the replay and tag your team, and I will see you all next time. It has been so great seeing you all. Be blessed, and I will see you all next time. For more great training and to receive your free bonus training, the 10-step process for getting out of your own way and finally rank advancing, visit summergeronimo.com.